Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to find out the real reason why plants bend towards the light. If you've ever noticed a houseplant that's growing towards the window, you may have thought to yourself, wow, that's really cool. Or maybe you've been staring at your fiddle leaf, 5G, for the last 4 hours straight. And you've noticed that it's slowly but surely growing towards the window and you wondering to yourself, why is it doing that? Well, today we're going to find out the real reason why plants grow towards the light. And if you stay until the end, I'll show you how you can do a super easy science experiment to prove it at home for yourself. When people first started to notice that plants were bending towards the light, they had no idea why this was happening. They just knew that it was happening. So they started experimenting with ideas to try to figure out why it was happening. Now, what if I told you that there is a tiny little plant hormone that's responsible for plants bending towards the light? You probably wouldn't believe me, but it's true. There is a plant hormone responsible for plants bending towards the light. And that hormone is called auxin. Auxin is a plant hormone that's responsible for a lot of different things, like cell division, cell elongation, root development, and yes, phototropism, or the growth of a plant towards a light source. But how does it do this? Well, here's an example. Let's say we have a young seedling that just germinated and it has UNK grown very much yet, but it has a little root and it has 2 little leaves. And the seedling doesn't know which way is up and which way is down. So it starts growing in all directions, kind of like this. And after a while, some of these cells end up being exposed to more light than others. The cells that are exposed to less light begin to elongate faster than the cells that are exposed to more light. This causes the stem to bend towards the light. Now, the thing is, auxin actually promotes cell elongation. So what's happening is the auxin is moving from the tip of the plant down into the stem, and it's promoting cell elongation on the side of the stem that is not getting as much light. This causes the stem to bend towards the light. So if we were to put a little dot of auxin on the tip of this plant, you can see that it would start to bend towards the right. If we put a dot of auxin on the tip of this plant, it would start to bend towards the left. Now let's do a little experiment to prove this. Grab a pencil, grab a couple sheets of paper, tape them to the pencil, make sure that they're both facing the same direction. Take your pencil and place it horizontally on top of 2 books. Take your seedling and place it on top of the pencil. Make sure that the seedling is in the center of the pencil. Place a blue and a red Sharpie on the table next to the seedling. Take the blue Sharpie and color one side of the seedling. Take the red Sharpie and color the opposite side of the seedling. Place a piece of clear sticky tape over the cut end of the seedling to prevent water loss. Place a second piece of sticky tape over the top of the seedling to hold it in place. Place the whole setup in a propagation mix to hold it in place and keep the roots moist. Place the pot in an area that will receive bright, indirect light. Every day, observe and record the growth of the seedling. What you should notice is that the seedling begins to grow towards the light, but it also begins to curve away from the colored side. If you continue to observe the seedling over the next few days, you should notice that the seedling continues to grow towards the light and the curve becomes more and more pronounced. It's because the blue side of the seedling is receiving more auxin than the red side. So the blue side is growing faster than the red side. This causes the seedling to bend towards the light and also curve away from the blue marker. Now, this experiment is a little bit more complicated than my usuals. But if you need help with any part of this experiment, just leave a comment below and I'll try to help you out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more plant videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.